Sketch the graph of y is equal to ln of x minus 0.5 over e to the x, showing clearly any zeros, maximum or minimum if you have them, and asymptotes. Use your graph to solve ln of x minus 0.5 over e to the x is equal to 0.5x minus 1, giving your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So, using the GDC, I'm going to graphing mode for that. So we go to this one here. Okay, and then we write in control ln of x minus 0.5 divided by e to the x. Alright, and then we've got, I'm going to put the other graph on as well. We're going to put y is equal to 0.5x, so control G, 0.5x minus 1, enter. Just going to move that up slightly. Okay, well, what we're interested in, obviously what we're interested in is this bit of the graph here. Okay, but what we can see straight away here, there's an asymptote. The x-axis becomes an asymptote, and we should exaggerate that when we actually draw the graph, because as x gets large, this gets very, very close to the x-axis, but never actually touches it. Also, at x is equal to 0.5, this will be equal to 0, and you can't take ln as 0, so it will be a vertical asymptote at x is equal to 0.5. Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to box in on this bit here, remembering what we just said. So menu, window zoom, and we're going to go for a box. So we're going to box this bit here only, and then get a reasonable graph. Press escape so it doesn't continue to do that. We're going to move the labels a little bit out of the way. Right, we're going to go for the 0 on the graph that we were supposed to draw. So we're going to be drawing this one, so you have to select the graphs to the left and to the right. Okay, that's good. It also has a maximum somewhere over here, so we want to put that on. Menu, analyze the graph, maximum. Again, we'll have to select the graph, so start here and then we'll go until we get a maximum point. There it is. We'll just move that slightly up there. Okay, and we're also going to want to have the, so solving the equation, we're also going to need the points of intersection. So menu, analyze the graph, intersection. We're going down to the lower bound and to the upper bound, and then we have to repeat it again. Analyze the graph, intersection, and we'll go for the other one to the left and to the right. Again, we're going to pull that out of the way so we can see which is which. Okay, there's also at x is equal to 0.5, there is an asymptote. So, graph entry function number 1, in fact we had to go for number 2, and we want a straight line graph, and we want the vertical line x is equal to c. So we're going to put in x is equal to 0.5, enter. Okay, so we can change the attributes of that by doing a right click. So I think it's control this one, and then on mine it will just be this. Right click. I'm going to change the color first of all to something a bit so it stands out. I'll change it to green, and then repeat it and change the attributes. You don't have to do this bit, but it makes the graph look nice. Attributes, so go down to this one, click twice, and then press enter, and then press this. Done. So there we have our graph with all the bits of interest on it. So look, we can see here there's an asymptote, there's a maximum. We can accentuate that a little bit on our sketch. Got the points of intersection which solves the equation, and the 0. So here's a screenshot of what I've just done. So x and y axis drawn with a ruler. Draw on the asymptote first. Draw the graph. Accentuate. You can make this bit here a little bit accentuated so it stands out that we actually have a maximum point. So label the graph, mark on the 0, 1.5, mark on the maximum point, which is 2.26 from the graph. Okay, don't get these two confused. Then for ln of x minus 0.5 divided by e to the x is equal to 0.5x minus 1. We draw on a graph and we need to find the points of intersection. So one will be here, reading off the graph will be 0.765, 0.765, and reading down here this one will be 2.16. Just be 2.16 because that's the intersection here. 2.12 actually, 2.12. So you need to be very careful, read the graph properly. .12. So the answers will be x 0.765, and I'm just going to correct that last one. .12. Okay, make sure you read the graph properly. It's very easy to make a mistake with a graph like this. So the final answers are 0.765 or 2.12.